This is a band, and always has been a band, that we could be out for 6 months on the road. We could be playing the second to last show, and we're at soundcheck making an adjustment on something that we heard the night before that we want to change, even though there's only one more show left.
Yeah.
So that's always been the kind of attention to detail that especially these guys with their sounds have always had.
Being a drummer and having to play to a click track, which is something I had never done. There was a learning curve for me back then.
And he wanted to learn better how to play to a click. And he would just sit in the van with his metronome on playing in his ears and just be sitting working out different polyrhythms. And then he'd go to sleep with the metronome and literally sleep with it.
$100 bar gig to $100 bar gig, and until that van lost its transmission in Canada, and we had to Greyhound back over the border, like true rock stars.
And there's a guy named Dave Rossi who was in Birmingham, Alabama, who just started playing Push. There's a line around the block, and then we found out it was for us, like, because we had come there. And then literally after that, everything started to change.
And we had a lot of ideas that we just didn't really feel like we got to explore maybe on that first record. But I love how raw the first album is, and so when I think of Mad Season, I think it marks a point of experimentation for us.
Writing, sort of at a furious pace, and the stuff just started rolling out of Rob real quick. So yeah, it became pretty clear that 3M was not our only great song that we had.
There are songs in our life that we can never hear again. We enjoy immensely playing them live in front of other people and having that moment that's there every night. Like, I'm that way with Real World. Real World to me is like, it's fine, but when we play it live, the crowd is there. There's something beautiful about it. It's got an energy to it. I love that song when we're playing it live.
That sort of clicked with me on that tour was how much these songs mean to the people that come see us, and how much that brings to our show.
But this music, and like being a part of it again, and like being intimately acquainted with it in that way that we haven't unless we're on the road and we're playing it. There's something amazing about that kind of energy.